our world is home of 1.8 billion young people today. 9 out of 10 young people are living in less developed countries. A vast majority of these young people are living in a very low trust environment. There is no one close to them who can reach out to them and restore trust with these young people. And our future is very much based in our ability to restore trust with these young people. I think when we go out, the top responsibility of a teacher, of a parent, of a community at all is to restore trust with young people, because without restoring trust with young people, we cannot have peace, we cannot have prosperity, we cannot have development in the society. The moment we restore trust with young people, we basically increase our chances and increase the pace of development, because we are going to increase the numbers of change making in the society. We must remember that political process is not only way to bring change in the society. There are many other ways. Developing countries are blessed in a way that they have a large number of young people, but this blessing can turn into disaster. If they're not going to set up systems and structures where they can restore trust with young people. And my model is very simple. As I said, it is based on two simple steps. It doesn't require any funding. It doesn't require any special arrangement. You just go create a trust-based environment and provide them trust-based funding, and you will see the magic will happen automatically. In my work recently, as I said, 16,000 young people engaged, and they were able to create a serious impact. They previously never thought about it, that they can do all this. But once they are asked by the environment, asked and encouraged by the environment, they did it. This is very important lesson learned, because most of the times we seek compliance from young people and we get compliance. And when we seek innovation, we get innovation too. I think time has come when we should have a new sense of merit about young people. And I believe that old sense of merit is shaking, because IQ is not enough. Because IQ is good for you. It's your personal excellence. The most important thing is that you need to have change-making intelligence. It's a new kind of intelligence, which is not only good for you, but for the rest of the society. At the same time, I believe, we need to develop a new timeline for success for young people. This is the biggest disaster for me, that, a large number of young people are sitting in waiting mode. Society holds them back. Tell them back off, don't do anything unless and until you get a degree. So we waste the best part of their lives in doing nothing. And most importantly, I think it's time for us to develop a new sense of youth potential, because previously we used to look at young people as someone who is a problem. Most of the interventions designed in the past were focused on helping young people to stay away from problem. I think now this is the time for us to learn from our mistakes. We have seen that young people in sports, in IT, in music, in many other fields have done so well only because they were trusted, they were provided environment, and they were able to achieve so much. Then my question is, why they're studying in education? Why there are so many millions of students in education, they are not able to find their power, because they have not found anyone in the environment who can trust them. So, this is in front of us, all the results, we need to look at them seriously, and we need to see where we went wrong. The problem is we have been solving the wrong problems. So we need to solve the right problem. And I think nothing could be better than helping young people to discover the change maker in them.